How to remove an inner door panel in a Citroen DS3. So we'll need some pry removal tools to push the panel out on these edges. There's going to be securing buttons along these edges here, and we have a few torque heads, and the size is T20. So we've got one here, one here, one down here, one down here, and that's it. We need to remove them 4. We need to take up this unit here, and then there'll be push-in button clips all the way around that need to be pried out. You'll also see how to remove the wing mirror on a DS3 in this video, because that is why I'm actually removing this door panel. So if we come in here, this little cap gets popped up out of position here, which exposes this torque head. We remove that and we'll be able to slip this out of position then. With that screw now removed, this just slides up, pull back, as you can see by that clip in position there, and it'll be disconnect the electrical connectors here. And what's involved in that? Probably just pull this back, is it? Yep, just pull that back. And the second plug is a flat screwdriver in on this position, which pops that back, and then it pulls out of the way. So the next thing I done is I got this pry tool here, and I went to the edge of the paneling and started to pry around. If you go in and you feel it very loose, just move it along until you feel a bit of resistance, because that'll be where the clip will be. The tighter it gets, the closer you are to the clip, and then pop. And these are the clips there. As you can see, I just turned the light on that. So that's the actual type of clip that's holding it in, and you need to go along and pop them all the way out. And the panel is now removed, and you can see the retaining clips, another one there, that's the torque head area down there, another retaining clip there, and over on the side they are holding them in, and you need to pry them out. That exposes this position here, which leaves access. So if you wanted to change a speaker or you wanted to get into the door lock, you now have access to any of that. I am trying to get at the wing mirror, so I think behind this sticker here would be something to do with it. I'm going to peel this back and have a look to see if there's bolts in there holding the wing mirror on. So I removed this sticker here, and that reveals a very long bolt there and a nut up the top, which looks to be a 13mm, I believe. I don't know if my long deep socket is going to get into that, but I'll check that out in a minute and see. So I've got the 13mm on there on the deep socket, extension on my 3/8, and I've started to back it out now. And as you loosen it, it starts to loosen out there. Once you have the nut off all the way, be cautious pulling this out that it doesn't flop down and hit the door itself. I'll show you the next stage after I have the nut completely backed off. So I've gone ahead and removed the speaker. Now I'm about to remove the surround. There was only 4 Torx heads holding in the speaker, and I want to drill out these pop rivets here to move that back. And I need to do this anyways for this job, because there's a dent in this actual door on the outside, and that's why I'm removing all these pieces. So I need to get in there. I'm going to remove that. There is cabling that's holding this in position, and I'm going to find out if that surround will make it easier to release that cabling through. Alright, so that's the 4 of the pop rivet tops taken off. This panel will just pop out now. I just need to pry the edge and take it away from the securing bit of the pop rivets. And that's that. Surround taken out now. When we have that removed, we then can see this is the cabling for the wing mirror, so that goes down further than I expected. That's down in there. So there's a cable tie that's holding that in, and then it wraps up around this section here. You pull this back out of position and see this clip here, that is the last piece holding the wiring for the wing mirror. So you will be popping that out, and that is a cable tie which holds the wiring tied into the door panel. This is just a rubber grommet that pops out of position, and once we have that pushed back in, then the wing mirror will be free to remove. And with that last retainer clip pushed out, which holds in the loom, all of this can be fished out the door again. And when you are pulling it up, you slide it to the side to see where the larger gap is, and then you can pull the electrical connections through that gap and out. Just a quick couple of tips on this. This is the wing mirror removed here. This is the long stud that's inside it, and then this is the nut that was removed. So this is your regular deep socket, 3/8 deep socket. When that's all the way to the end, that actually pops out. So you need an extra long deep socket, or what you can do is use a die grinder, just come to the end of it and take a little bit off the end. That gives you enough room to use just your regular 3/8 to pop on, and you'll have enough room to get your ratchet and extension on there. And that is pretty much it, guys. That is how you remove the door panel and the wing mirror on a Citroen DS3. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please like, share, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.